Look at that salsa right there. Give it a try. All right, today I'm going to show you guys how to make the best tomatillo salsa you've ever had. Let's go. All right, guys, so I went ahead and fired up the Blackstone. I got 9 tomatillos on here, 1 Chile Ancho, 2 Chiles California, and we got about 10 Chile Japones. We add some salt and pepper once it's in the blender. You guys, these chiles, you can buy them at pretty much any meat market. I ended up buying mine at Northgate. But just look for some fresh chiles and make sure you put some oil on your Blackstone. And what you're looking to do is blacken these chiles and do not overcook them, because then your salsa will taste bitter. And the same thing with your tomatillos. When you're cooking them, make sure that you don't undercook them, because if they're still kind of that bright green, it's going to taste bitter in the salsa. So I didn't de-seed the chiles. I just took the stems off before I threw them in the blender. You don't need to take the seeds out. It still tastes super bomb if you leave them in. I know some people will take them out and heat them up. I don't do that every time. This is the way I prefer to make this salsa. This is your standard tomatillo salsa, you guys. Straight up Mexican salsa. This is the bomb right here. This is the way my mama makes it. I tweak it just a little bit, but yeah, for the most part, this is how it goes. And now you see these chiles are cooked. They're ready to go. I'm very careful that I do not overcook them. All right, that's such a big thing. You know, any Mexican mom will tell you that's the main thing when making the salsa. Don't make them too overcooked. All right, so at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and throw these chiles in my blender and just kind of let them cool. I'm gonna take the top off. That's it. I'm not gonna de-seed them like I said. So let's go ahead and go back to the Blackstone and flip our tomatillos. As you see, they're getting that nice char on them. This is what we want, you guys. Look at this. This is what gives it the flavor, you know. And I chopped them in half just so they can cook a little faster. It won't make a difference in the flavor. So you can go ahead and cut these in half. And now we're pretty much ready to go. But they're still a little green, so I'm going to leave them a little bit longer and cover them. If you have a cover, I definitely recommend it. It just kind of steams the tomatillos and makes them cook quicker. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and pull them off the Blackstone and go ahead and put them in my blender. So I'm going to go ahead and add all my tomatillos first and then put the lid on top of this thing. And this thing's pretty much ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and just blend it for about a minute just to make sure it's nice and puree and finished. And at this point, we are pretty much done. Get yourself a bowl and pour all the salsa in there. Look at how delicious this looks in the consistency, but let's try it. Ooh, look at that salsa right there. Give it a try. Gotta try this, baby. 10 out of 10.